Hello students, today we are discussing on Pronoun Concord. This is our lecture 18th. To understand the Pronoun Concord, we should see at first the definition of a pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun or instead of a subject. To understand all these things, we should see how many persons are there in English. There are three persons in English: first person, second person and third person. In the first person, there are the subjects like I and we. And from these I and we, the pronouns are made from I, my, mine, me, and from we, our, us. And the second person is there, and the subjects are you and you. And the pronouns are made you, your, yours. And the third person is there, and the subjects are he, she, it, and they. And the pronouns made from them are from he, there is him, from him, his, and from she, there is her and hers, and from it, there is it and its, and from they, there are them, their, and theirs. Now, we can make the personal as well as possessive pronouns from these subjects. It means that these pronouns are personal and possessive. Means they show our personal things, and they show our possessive things, means they show our personal estates, personal belongings, or personal properties, and that's why they are called personal and possessive pronouns. Now, there are some examples which are very essential to discuss the definition of a pronoun or the pronoun concord. The first example is I am a handsome boy. The second example is this is my handsome car. And third example is this car is mine. And the fourth example is this car is good for me. Now in these four sentences we have used the at first the subject I, and from this I, the first sentence has been there that this is my handsome car. My handsome car means this is my handsome car, means this is the personal as well as the possessive pronoun, that is mine. In the second sentence, this car is mine. So here this car is mine means what? This is the next use of this mine. So this car is mine means here again that man is telling his possession or his personal things. Then next example is this car is good for me. This car is good for me means this car is good for me means this car is my property, my personal thing, and that's why this car is good for me. The second example is there, we are the strong boys. We are the strong boys, and from this sentence we have made again some sentences. The first sentence is this is our school. This is our school. This school is ours, and it gives us education. These three examples tells us the pronouns. The first pronoun is our, second pronoun is ours, and the third pronoun is us. And all these three pronouns are again telling us the personal and possessive things or possessive belongings. The next example is you are our Sham. You are our Sham. We can say like this also, you are our friend Sham. So we have prepared some sentences out of this sentence We will help you. We will help you in your problem. We will help you in your problem means that sham is ours. That sham is our property. Then that sham is our personal friend, and that's why we are telling here that we will help you in your problem. So here in this sentence, this you is the pronoun. This is your problem. The next example or the sentence is, this is your problem. So this your is the pronoun again, and this pronoun is telling us the personal and possessive nature. The next example is, this problem is yours. Now see the pair of these sentences. This is your problem and this problem is yours. So in all these sentences, these pronouns are telling us the personal things or the possessive things. The next example is, he is your brother. He is your brother. Here, he is the subject, and now all these sentences which I am going to tell you depend on this first sentence or on this subject he. So what are the sentences? The first is, please help him. Please help him in his problem. So please help him in this problem. So this him has been created by this he. Second example is, this is his problem and this problem is his. So in these two examples again, we can say that his and his are the pronouns, and these pronouns are created by his subject, and again this his and his are also telling us the personal things and the possessive things. She is Susan, your sister. She is Susan, your sister. This is the sentence. And now see, this is her book. This is her book means this book is hers. This is her book means this book is hers. So here this is Susan and the book is hers. Here is also again the possession, again the personal thing has been told. Then it is a book. It is a book. The main example is, it is a book. And from this sentence, give me it. Give me it means that person is demanding that book. So he says, give me it. Give me it. So this it is the pronoun. I want to learn its message. I want to learn its message. So this its is also the pronoun. Means the its message means the message of that book he wants to read, and that's why he is demanding that book. They are men in the circus. They are men in the circus. So here is the subject they, and this they is the subject, and from this sentence again some sentences have been created, and they are, this is their problem. This is their problem. This problem is theirs, and help them. And help them. So here this is their problem. So this there is also here the pronoun. This problem is theirs. This theirs is also here the pronoun, and help them. So this them is also here the pronoun. So in this way these pronouns create the examples and show the personal matters and the possessive things or the properties or the belongings of the subjects or the men and women. Now we will discuss or we will see some descriptions on the matter of this pronoun. So when we go to conclude or when we go to make end of this lecture, we will say that pronouns are made of the subjects. Now we saw all these examples, and we saw all the persons, and we saw all the pronouns, and we saw all the subjects. From this topic, we have come to the conclusion that pronouns are made of the subjects. Pronouns are made of the subjects. For example, I, my, mine, me. Next, there is a subject pronoun concord in the sentence. Means when we see the sentence, we can find the subject pronoun concord there. Means how I am your friend. So I am your friend, your and I. This is the concord, and so there is the concord between the subject and the pronoun in the particular sentence or in every sentence. If a subject is singular, then the pronoun is also singular. If the subject is singular, the pronoun is also singular used in the sentence. Let me clear here that suppose if the subject is singular, the pronoun is also singular. For example, she is my friend. She is my friend. And it is her problem. So this her and this she are the singular, and that's why we can explain here in this way. If the negative, what will be the negative thing? If a subject is plural, a plural pronoun is used, and if the plural pronoun is there, the plural subject is used. We can say also like this. These pronouns are called the possessive pronouns. In our lecture, we discuss all these things, but again in the conclusion, we are saying that these pronouns are called the possessive pronouns. These pronouns are used on the basis of back reference. Back reference. Back reference means the reference which has happened yesterday or which has happened some years ago, some days ago. That is called the back references. So we can say that all these pronouns are used on the basis of the back reference. The pronouns are, these pronouns come always with every structure. Let me tell you that every grammatical sentence is impossible without the use of these pronouns. If pronouns are not there, there is no grammatical structure possible. That is the discussion, and so these pronouns are also very important, or without pronouns our grammatical structure is impossible. The pronoun functions as a noun phrase. The pronoun functions as a noun phrase, because noun phrase means the pronoun function as a noun phrase means the pronoun is a noun. How? Suppose Radha. Radha means what? She. So this she is the pronoun, and this she is showing Radha, and Radha is showing she, and that's why this pronoun functions as a noun phrase. Noun phrase means what? A noun. And noun means what? A noun phrase. Next, the pronoun is a substitute to the noun phrase. The pronoun is a substitute to the noun phrase. Means if we do not want to use the noun phrase, we can use the pronoun. For example, if we want to take the back reference, then we can say that this is her book. We can say that this is her book. This is her book means what? Suppose we have taken the back reference and we are talking about the book of Sushila. We are talking about the book of Sushila, and that's why we are telling this sentence. So here we have finished our today's lecture, and again these are the days of Corona, and that's why I will give you the message that everybody will remain only at home. He will not come out, and he will follow all the rules and regulations of the government, and helping government is helping us, and helping government is helping our neighbor. And that's why I hope that all my students will follow this, and they will cooperate with everybody. Thank you very much.